Hey y'all, today we are out in the garden planting our lettuces, and this is a really great crop to grow. They save so much money to just grow your own lettuce. You can get a seed packet even at the Dollar Tree for like 25 cents, and that seed packet will last a long time, as well as you can get these towers at the Dollar Tree. This one I've had for 2 years, and the one back here I've had for 1 year, and they work great. This is like the easiest way to grow your lettuce to where you can harvest it easily, and it is great. All you got to do is get some soil, one of these, and some seed packets, and you are good to go, and you could save so much money because lettuce is not cheap. So that's what we're going to do today, as well as I'm going to share some of my favorite varieties. So as you can tell, I got this at the Dollar Tree. One of my favorite varieties is the black-seeded Simpson. That is personally my favorite. Another really good one is green salad bowl. That's really good too. And another favorite is this other lettuce. I'm not going to pronounce it. Some people call it like spotted trout or freckles or different kinds like that, but it is really good. We got this one from Baker Creek, but I've also found the seeds from the Dollar General as well. I think they called it freckled there, and so you can get a whole pack of the seeds for $1, and that'll last you a really long time. And we'll just go over some of the seeds that I'm going to be growing as well. I went through my seed packet. I'm trying to get through them. I have so many. So we've got the butter crunch lettuce. I can't remember. I think that one was pretty good. This one I have yet to really have good luck with, but I've heard that it's supposed to do really good in the summertime. So I'm curious about that. The Grand Rapids, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. This is another one that I'm going to try all these and take notes and know which ones we like which ones we like for flavor and texture and all of that. So this one is one that is supposed to be really good in cold weather. I'm going to give it a try. And I've also grown this one before too, this Paris Island. It's really good as well. And I've had these seeds since 2014. So they last a good long time and they do really good. Let's see, some other things I am thinking of growing is this spinach. We really like spinach, so I thought that would be good to grow in here. And another thing I'm going to try and grow at the very tippy top of the towers is the perpetual spinach. So we're going to plant some of those, and also to keep it pretty, I'm going to have some of these nasturtiums. These are the trailing variety of nasturtiums, and those just look really pretty trailing down. I did purple ones last year, and those ones were really nice and really pretty. I wished I could do those again, but I'm trying to be on a budget here, so I'm just going to use the seeds that I have. And another thing, whenever you're planting all of these seeds on a budget, that I have found that helps is to use blinds. I know that sounds crazy, but this is like the best thing to use, and a pencil. I used to struggle with getting my tags to wear off, especially with the permanent marker and stuff. So this is the best thing that I've found. So I think what we're going to do is start some of these seeds. I'm going to just kind of abbreviate here and do BSS for black-seeded Simpson here, and we'll sow a few of these. So we're going to come over here and we'll just plant some right here. Now whenever you're planting these, you do not really have to put dirt over them very much. You can a very little bit, but they are really small seeds and they really don't need much dirt. So since these are kind of old, I'm going to go ahead and plant a few in here, and we'll just do that. And what I generally do is just kind of push them down in the soil. That way if it rains, they don't go anywhere. So we'll do that one. We'll also go ahead and plant this perpetual spinach. I'm not sure if this is 100% if this is Swiss chard. I think it might have been something a little bit different, but I had heard someone say that this was like super sweet. So we're going to give that a try and see how that is. So perpetual spinach. And also whenever you're using the blinds, they are super easy to tear. If y'all have pets, y'all probably already know that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's what I always did, is save my blinds for whenever my pets destroyed them, because that was inevitably what would happen. So we'll plant a few of these. I think these get pretty big, so I'm just gonna plant a few there. And I don't know if I said, where I'm at right now, it is about a week or so into March, and that is the best time for me to plant here. I don't have any like greenhouse or anything like that, so I'm just doing everything uncovered, just out in nature. nothing extra like that. And another thing that I do is I use my garden planting calendar. That has made a tremendous difference in my gardening. I use that, and I be sure and plant it on a light moon phase or an above ground crop day, as well as a very fertile day. So we have all of that lined up today, so we're going to go ahead and get that done, and we're going to go ahead and plant the nasturtiums. Now, I don't know if you know this about nasturtiums or not, but both the flowers and the leaves are both edible. So that is really cool. They are a beautiful flower, and they actually can help also with pests. They can help deter some pests too. So that's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and put that here. I'm only planting this one variety, this mahogany. It's a really pretty red flower on it, and these seeds are really old too. So we're going to go ahead and plant a couple of these. And actually at this time of year, I usually do the flowers on the flowering day, but I'm just going to go ahead and get this whole thing planted. But yeah, they work really good, and I think they're really awesome. They have like a spicy flavor to them, and I just find that they're really good. So that's what we're going to do there. I'm going to go through and plant the rest of these, and if you didn't want to plant all of these all at once, you don't have to. That's the good thing about lettuce. Some people like to plant it out and do like some every 2 weeks or however you want, but what I generally do is kind of the cut and come again method. I just kind of, you can either cut around the outside of them or cut them completely off, and they'll keep growing back and producing. For us, we only can grow it in the springtime. It gets too hot here in the south for them, and this one variety, that Jericho variety, is supposed to be good for the summertime. And there's also a few other varieties too. I'm trying to do this on a budget, so I didn't buy any of those this year, but I would like to experiment with that in the future. So I think that's everything. Don't forget to water them, and I like to water them also with rainwater or filtered water, because where I live there is a lot of chlorine in the water. Now, I think that's everything. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that y'all have a wonderful gardening season. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.